All right. Stream is not at its usual time nor the usual day, but I haven't streamed in a while, so I have to be able to stream today, otherwise I won't be able to open the S08s. Okay, that should be good. We're live, I think. Yeah, we are. Okay. So many shit to do lah. And gotta make sure that Discord is up and running as well. Should be double streaming right now, I think. Hold up. All the boys. I get around, I get around. Wait, what date is it? 24. Live chat. Okay, 2 concurrent viewers. Wait, am I allowing people to like comment? Is commenting allowed right now or not? Because I'm not so sure. Might not be. All right. This should be good, right? Wait, hold on. Let me. I don't know if people are in the chat, but I have to go ahead and check it on my phone as well, because I do not know. I'm watching ads. Oh fuck, we got ads still. It's already at like the minimum amount of ads. That's weird. But hello, Goat. Welcome back. It's alright. It's all good. God damn, I also got ads. Look, I also have ads on my thing. Jesus Christ. Ads. Look, I also have ads on my thing. But now it's okay. Alright. I ain't skipping ads. No, I don't skip ads. It's alright. It's alright. Hello, Shadow Reddits. What's up, man? How are you? Wait, hold up. I have to do something to make my phone show everything, because I won't be able to read chat if I keep having to look then there and then or that. Hello, Limbs. Currently watching a vlog ad. One sec. Go get a stand as well for my stuff, so I can read chat every time. I don't know where to put this. Can it? Oh no, it's not magnetic. Skip ads. Oh good. phone doesn't like it that way. Okay, well, good evening, everybody. So, obviously, Letshuoer S08 for today is the one that will be unboxing, testing, and measuring as well. And I'm so sorry, I'm a bit under the weather. How is everyone? How is actually everyone? How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. But this is one of the first IEMs that have been getting some requests. Although lately I haven't been able to like get what do I call this, like Letshuoer S08 requests, but there were still some comments about it a while back. But yeah, always wanted to try and open this up, not because this is one of the planers that I actually wanted to try. Sounds boxy. Hold up. Is that better? Is that better? I hope that's better. I'm using this microphone here, and I'm a bit under the weather. I think I have a cold. Yeah. God, I also have ads on my other phone. But yeah, I'm a bit sick as well. I'm a bit sick as well. Oh yeah, I do sound boxy, huh? Anyway, yeah. Letshuoer S08. I bought this with my own money. This wasn't sent out by any shop, by any brand, or by anybody. So this is gonna be one of the first times again that I will be commenting on an IEM that I actually bought, because I was generally interested about this. It's a bit of an older IEM, but yeah, everyone has colds though. It's probably because of the weather. Here in the Philippines, at least, it's like, what do you call this? It's a good like 24 degrees, I think, last night. And just a bit of a review on the stream, the thing that I'll be streaming tomorrow. We also have one more IEM, because I'm gonna be streaming as well tomorrow. But what's up, Miko? How are you, brother or sister? I don't know. I forgot. I don't even know if I asked that question already. Yeah. We're probably gonna have streams like today, tomorrow, and on Monday. Although the Monday stream, I am not yet sure. But tomorrow, the stream should include the KZPRX, and over here, another planer, the cheapest planer that I have as of yet. I don't have the S08 Luna, so I won't be able to talk about that. Then we should be able to, I should be able to stream the content. So this one I also bought on myself, and the E60, this one has been sent out by Arturia. So yeah, pretty good stuff incoming. And there's metal on, like, yeah, it's the content. We're gonna be having this as well. So I will be comparing them against like other IEMs that are going to be on February, like the February stream, because the February stream will be the like top like the most requested IEMs. And hello Gene, what's up? When it comes to like the most requested IEMs, unfortunately I wouldn't be able to stream the Aurora Ultra from Rosalsa. Although we're gonna be like what do you call this? I think I'm gonna have to check out if I could still buy the Aurora Ultra, cause there was a bit of a mishap that happened with Rosalsa. Instead of having the two versions of the Aurora Ultra with like the FPS and the hi-fi version, I have this too, the Mark II and like the Cambrian. I'm probably gonna sell off the Cambrian since they did allow me to just keep this like as a sorry, because things got messy. But we're also probably gonna have look at the, wait, what's that? It's gonna be another $30 IEM from Rosalsa. It's one with Audio Andivolt, like collaboration between Rosalsa and Audio Andivolt, the planar ones. So that's planned to release sometime around like February, I think, or sometime around the last week of January. And they're good, they're good. They just gave me those two, and like they offered me like a like another one. So yeah, it's really not bad. They're not welcoming in Goatland. It's not gonna be alright. Ready would be happy? Yeah, I think so too. Hello, Beer Noob. What's up? Alright. Letshuoer S08, so I didn't buy the Letshuoer S08, so I didn't get sent this. I bought this for myself for the sake of the stream and for the sake of the people here on YouTube. So yeah, let's open that up. Where's that? I don't know how to open this. Been opening boxes for a while. I still don't know all. Oh, there you go. Still don't know how to open some boxes. Some. Okay. Whoa, that just went out. Around the box, they have a few information here, like for example 26 ohms impedance. We have 105 decibel sensitivity. This is actually harder to drive than the Diablos that I reviewed just recently and uploaded a while ago. Frequency response, 13mm planar magnetic, so the smallest, probably, right? The smallest planar IEM that I have. Besides from the PRX. Wait, actually the PRX doesn't state how big their planars are. Yeah, that's odd. Besides that, 13mm planar cable, CNC aluminum chassis. Okay, so opening it up. Oh! And another one. Oh! And paperworks. Okay, not so much in there. Instructions. I don't know why they include. I don't know why they still include instruction manuals on IEMs. Like, it's an earphone. Okay, it's an earphone. Oh, they gave you the puck. The puck. I love the puck case. Wait, the D02 has this same puck case. So, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like something as budget as the D02 has the same case. You know, somehow, oh, it's modular. Somehow other IEMs with that are way more expensive can't even include cases. Hi, Cypher, what's up, man? What's up? Lamig par? It's getting cold lately. That's why I'm having colds as well. It's okay as long as like we get what do you call that? As long as they say sorry about it and they apologize about it, it's really no problem. But how are you, Dubs? Welcome, 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 welcome. Good evening. Cables. This is one of the first times again that I have like a solid $100 IEM, and I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I'm getting desensitized by these types of cables, because I know this is a good cable, but like, or it's probably just because of the cables of the Diablo. Although I did rate that highly because quality of materials and everything, but like, anyway, we're gonna have to see. I think the cables are pretty alright though, for the most part. And my Goatland buddy, hello. Yes, yes. Cool case design. Yes, they are. I like this case design actually. Wait, we have multiple ear tips as well, so balance, I think. Oh, they're not the same. The vocal ear tips are gonna be a fair bit like more plush, it's less stiff compared to the balanced ones. I'm gonna try that out later. Case. I like these sorts of cases. Like the D02's case, I've been using that on another IEM of mine. Because, well, I just like the case. No, I really like the case. I like cases, honestly. I like boxes in general. I want to have like boxes for all of my boxes, like box within a box type of stuff. Masi Messiah. Wait, Messiah? What type of connector is that? Modular cable for like 3.5 and 4.4mm balance connector. So, already off to a good start. And for the actual IEMs, look at that. I thought that would be heavier, honestly, but yeah, CNC aluminum housing, that feels pretty alright, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about the shave though, but that looks okay. How much are these? These are at $100, but I bought them for like close to 60, I think. Wait, yeah, it's close to 60. Interchangeable, yeah. They're close to $60 for where I bought them during like the 12/12 sale. Although I don't think they're gonna make it as low as that again. But inside of the box, I was hoping for more stuff, but it's alright. It's alright. Oh yeah, pretty okay unboxing experience. Not much in there really. Not much in of the box as well. If anything, this feels like a lot more premium than how it would be, like how it would suggest. But where's the right one? Right, obviously red is right, so just pair that up like that. And where is that? No. Oh, okay, that's a bit hard to connect. Yeah. And blue is obviously left. Yeah, that's a bit harder to connect. Anyway, that's how it looks like. It's not too bad, huh? Omar, I'm chilling in Goatland. Where is Goatland? Is it close to... Whoa! Very good. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub, Goat. Thank you. You resub. Wait, I think you're gonna have... what do you call this? A new badge by next month? Because, like, I think it's first month, then, like, second month it changes, then, like, fourth month, I believe it's the next one that changes. It's not sub. Wait. Is it, like, the member thing, like, the member banner? How did you do that? I haven't seen that yet. That's a decent... Yeah, $60, but that's for like the sale price. The original price would be $100. So for $100 worth of accessories, you're probably just paying for the plainer part of this, if anything. But yeah, as of $100 IEM, it's not really too good. Yeah. It's not really too good. I think a yes. Oh, okay. Oh, no. It's not a sub. No, I forgot about the, like, how it was called. It's... Basically, I was thinking about it, like, how Twitch does it, like, sub for this amount of months, sub for this, that. I forgot. Because I haven't really... my god, I'm getting sick, very sick. I haven't really dove into like the whole monetization, I guess, of YouTube. I'm not all too well versed besides ads. Ads is the only thing I know from YouTube. Anyway, that's with the unboxing and the accessories. Now we go ahead and do the measurements and the weighting and such. All right. First, of course, measure the IEMs by itself. Get out of there. Okay, that's a bit hard. That's hard to remove. Holy. Are all Letshuoer products like this? Have you experienced static noises from IEMs that you've tried? From one, just one. It was with the Salnote 02 from 7Hz. Wait. Yeah, 7Hz Salnote 02 with the JM6 Pro from J-Kali. Like, that was one of the first times that I've experienced that. And I think that's one of the first times as well that anybody actually pointed that out. Review soon? Truth Here Pure. We're gonna have to see. Because people have been requesting about the Truth Here Reds. Not so much for like the Truth Here Pure, but for the Truth Here Red, that was a staple. Ever since like the beginning of the channel, people have already been requesting that thing over and over again. So it's time that I finally did it. Like, I've been putting that in the back burner for a couple of months already. When will you do the Reds? It will be in mid-February. Like 3rd week, 4th week, something like that. Because for the first week, I'm gonna have to do a couple of things, like for example, SMSL AO300 Pro, like the DAC amp that's supposed to be for a speaker, but they sent it to me otherwise. I told Aoshida that I didn't really have a speaker or didn't really have a headphone that will actually be utilizing that sort of hardware, but they sent it either way. So yeah. Any DAC suggest under $20 on sale, TRN Black Pearl 100%. Besides that, J-Calib JM6 Pro 2 is already up. There's actually a fair bit of DAC amps that are going to be in a good price range, under $20. But most of them, I believe, are going to be dongle DACs. So yeah, it's probably going to be that. Anyway, for the housing itself, for one a piece, so wow, exactly 6 grams. Hold up, let me take that out. Um, 6.1 gram for one piece, and for the entire set, this entire set, I just want to say it again, like, this entire set is lighter than the cable of the Diablo. God. I'm still gonna clown on those for like having that sort of weight on the cable. Oh, you don't have the tier in there? Not at MSRP. Oh. In that case, yeah, pretty much a dongle DAC like JM6 Pro 2 would be ideal. If anything, if the JM6 Pro, like the regular version, is cheaper than the JM6 Pro 2, I would rather like tell you to go for the JM6 Pro, because you really don't need way more power for IEMs. As a matter of fact, you only need like barely enough, so it doesn't have any sort of like static noises, because more power is what's gonna cause like that random like white noise, static noise in the background of IEMs. But yeah, another good idea would probably be EPZ35 T35 Pro, maybe, or like a GM12 from J-Cali, although I do think that only has a DAC, doesn't really have an amp. Apple dongle, yeah, Apple dongle with the A2049 model. That's the American version, and that's probably gonna be able to like give you a good amount of like power in general, so you could go over that. Now I'm gonna measure the actual IEM. So usual ABC stuff, we're probably gonna have two areas here. So B1, A1 top width, A2 bottom taper, the two most important stuff for me because it directly affects like how it places inside of my ears. Then B1, the tallest peak in the actual housing of the IEM. The shallowest area will be B2, then the housing height will be B3. C1, C2, it will be in the lip. C1 is going to be lip diameter. Acoustic chamber will be on C2, and acoustic chamber length, which is this entire thing, will be C3. Then C4 will be the lip to transition length. All right, I'm going as fast as I could because I feel like I'm about to die. Like I'm about to just fall asleep randomly. We'll see though. I haven't like fallen asleep yet, like while sitting down. So might be a first experience. Oh no, not this. Might be a first experience. I haven't done that yet in a long time. Also, I can't wait to have like, what do you call this? I can't wait to finally be able to afford somebody who would do all of the editing, but at the same time, I can't wait to afford a NAS, because as of recent, I could actually get Gendo, I believe, to edit. Like we're gonna be trying that out for a trial basis, but the problem was I don't have a network attached storage, so I can't even like properly send the files to and from my area and such. So we're gonna have to see. Spider-Man India, if you don't have the equipment, dealer Spark has been good for me. Oh wait, for 4.4? Ah, no, it's alright, it's alright. It's mostly like workload. Yeah, mostly workload that's been doing this recently, plus the temperature. Like it's so hot during the morning, and then in the evening, like temperature just drops down so quickly. But yeah, you don't really just for transparency's sake, you don't really need to have like a 4.4 millimeter balance adapter. Like you're not losing anything by not giving them a try. Only benefit to them is probably if you're playing around with stuff like planers or like hybrid IEMs, like more expensive stuff like those, like to really get the most out of them. But even the quote unquote most out of them will just be like 1% better. So yeah. Although then again, I haven't really experienced like top of the line $1,000+ IEM, so there's that. Anyway, for the top width of this thing, including of course the connector part, because this does stick out. It's roughly around 17.81, so I'm just gonna be putting at 17.85 millimeters. Bottom taper, I don't think I have to like do 5 millimeters here for. I think it's just gonna be nearly the same as the top width, because it is a pill-shaped IM, much like the what do you call that? The Chew. Well, 5 millimeters for the sake of consistency. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty much on the arc. So let's just put that there. 14.87. I'm gonna be putting this at 15 millimeters, or 14.9 millimeters rather. I'm gonna always like what do you call that? I keep forgetting words. Round up. There you go. I'm gonna round up. And now for the tallest part of the IEM. This is actually pretty close, I think. But yeah, let's see. Tallest part of the IEM would probably be around this area, so near the nozzle. That's 12.71. I'm just gonna put that at 12.75 millimeters. Then for the shallowest area of the actual IEMs would be at around here, 8.91. Again, round up 8.95. So rounding it up to the nearest 5. Whoa, thank you for the 100 rupees, man. Thank you, Dubs, man. Thank you, Dubs. I appreciate it. Okay, but I'm taking like multiple multivitamins instead of proper medicine. Not because I don't like proper medicine, but because I've been having more success with just drinking multivitamins rather than like cold medicine and such. For the actual height of the housing, it's around 22.13. So again, round it up, 22.2 millimeters. But thank you, Dubs. I'm gonna buy medicine for my mother with that. She needs it, you know. She needs it for this thing called this disease that we call Filipino, right? She needs to get cured and to get the Filipino out of her, I think. But yeah, thank you, Dubs. I appreciate that. Lip diameter C1. This doesn't look like it's too big, honestly. I think it's gonna be at around 6 millimeters. Oh wow, that's bang on. 6 millimeters. Okay. Yeah. 6 millimeters. She needs the backwards mentality out of her system sooner or later. Sooner or later. But you know, she's never gonna admit to that. But hey, that 100 rupees is surely gonna help. It's roughly around 5.4 millimeters. Yeah, we're just gonna round that up. Acoustic chamber, 5.4. acoustic chamber length. So this entire contraption right over there. 5.75. Okay. What? How are you doing, Dubs? I know, like, India is like, or yeah, India's like roughly around 1 hour behind, right? Yeah, the Philippines. So, has everybody eaten their dinner already? In the Philippines, it's mostly dinner time. In India, it's probably also dinner time. Okay. Next is the lip to transition. Oh, that's gonna be a weird area. Right over there. 7.55. It's 6 p.m. Yeah, it's wait, 6 p.m. So it's 2 hours? 2 hours behind the Philippines. 7.55 millimeters for the lip to transition line. Alright, that's with the measurements done. Pretty light overall, pretty average actually. 6 millimeter lip. That's no longer gonna be as big as how I thought it once was. Because apparently 6 millimeters around that area is where IEMs more recent IEMs have been like getting at. It just it's kind of like phones, huh? Like it's normal. It's already normal for us to see the phones that are 7 inches long. I miss like small phones. Anyway, that's done for the actual. Oh, yo, go buy some grass for health. Thank you, God. I appreciate it. You also need that, I think. Yeah, if you're a Filipino, you're already probably experiencing the same thing. Like pretty much everybody I know within the metro is having sickness as of recently. But yeah, thank you, God, thank you, Dubs. It's not the grass is for my mom as well. She's gonna have to touch some grass, you know. Yeah, I'm throwing shade at my mom. Nah, I'm just kidding. She cool. She cool. She's just Filipino, but she cool. I keep throwing shade. Nah, she knows. Yeah. Oh, whoa. This feels a lot like how, like for the um fitment. For the fitment, yeah, the case is pretty nice, huh? The case is pretty nice. But for the fitment, hold on, let me show you the bigger camera. For the fitment of this feels a lot like how the Shoe 2 would be if it was just a little bit bigger. Like if the Shoe 2 was bigger and far wider, it kind of looks alright, I guess, for the most part. I mean, look at that. I mean, for my ears at least, it feels like it's a perfect fit. Although pressure points are around here, around there, pressure points around there, pressure points around here. There are some pressure points here for the actual, like this part of my ears. For the actual cable, actually also here, like right over there, I'm also feeling a little bit of pressure points right over there. But so far, it's not too bad. What your ear size again? I forgot. I had a measurement about that. Actually, they are pretty shallow though. Like, yeah. They are pretty shallow. Arturia Zero Red, do you think it would be profitable to buy? Wait, profitable? I mean, if you're earning money from IEMs, or rather from gaming, then sure, it might be profitable to get the D02 if you use that for like playing games and such. But for the Zero Red, I think you're already in good hands with the Zero Red for like gaming, right? I look dead. Oh yeah, I do. It's not even a surprise at this point, but yeah. But my ears are like relatively small to average size. It's like, what do you call that? One of these days I'm gonna measure my ears again, like the ear canals, the actual like anti-helix part, everything. I'm gonna measure everything pretty soon. And I'm gonna try to find a way to like do it in a way that people from YouTube can also do it. So like we can have a like a collection of ear sizes out there. So better housing, hopefully like better housing, except for those that were with outlier ears. But that's for the wearing impressions. We're probably gonna see a lot more of that later. Or probably, or rather, I'm going to probably have a lot more things to say about the wearing impressions of them. But so far, so good. They felt, for the most part, it felt light. It felt like, again, it felt like the Moondrop Chew 2 without, actually, no, it just feels like the Moondrop Chew 2, if anything. It's a bit bigger though. So there are some contact points with my ears. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my amp. But yeah, these are 13mm planar drivers. So far I think the second to the smallest planar IEMs that I have, like planar driver IEMs. Where are your fellow goats? I have no idea where they're at. Besides from Dubs. But like I think James just got back from Hong Kong, right? From Hong Kong, and I don't know if it's a school trip or what. Is the Chew 2 good? Yes, but, and yes, there is a but. You do have to take into account that it will be experiencing a whole lot of, or rather, you're gonna have to make sure that you actually do your best to maintain them, to like perform maintenance on them, like cleaning them after you use them, and so on and so forth. Kogot, hallelujah. The goat land child for a bill. What's up with I mean, oh, by the way, goat, did you see the thing? I've added a, that's a sheep. I added the goat memes on the actual on the Diablo. It's goat memes. Some of them look kind of satanic though, but you know how it is. Cheapest and good DAC? Probably just like an off-the-shelf DAC amp that says 631-993 DAC amp and max 927-220 amp. Like an off-the-shelf DAC amp would probably be the best, honestly. Audicular? One person a while ago said like audicular products are just like off-branded AliExpress stuff. Is that really true? Like it's just AliExpress with skin? Because I don't know. I don't know about that. We share the same brain cell? No. No. You infected bro with your sheep. With your sheep emoji. That's not a goat. That ain't a goat. Yep, they're bad but they work. Ah, okay. DSP of the Chew 2. No, I do not think you should go get DSP of the Chew 2. Not because DSP is bad or whatever. No, it's not that. It's mostly just because of the fact that the Moondrop Chew 2 already has like issues with oxidation and rust and so on. And if you pair it up with the Moondrop Link 2.0 app, which is what app you will use with the Chew 2, you're gonna be throwing that shit out in the garbage. I'm not even lying. Like, there were multiple times. Oh my god, goat! Shut up! It's not a goat, but thank you. It's a sheep. Thank you, goat. Love you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, the Chew 2 will not be a good idea with the DSP because the app itself is just bad. It's still bad. DSP cable of Bunny is better. With that too, if you're talking about cable material, it will be a lot better. But in terms of like the app experience, which would, in my opinion, which would be way more important than the actual material, like the actual app which you will use the DSP with, Moondrop Link 2.0 is, don't do it. Hello, Bin Laden. What's up, man? What's up? How are you? But yeah, just actually there is a reason maybe why Moondrop has been dropping off lately. Like QC issues has been getting worse. Their app is not getting any better. As a matter of fact, I feel like it's getting worse because I'm getting like crashes randomly everywhere. Randomly with like the Moondrop Link 2.0. I just uninstalled it on this phone right here because this is like my main phone and everything. With this phone, I force stopped and I think I snoozed the Moondrop Link 2.0. But yeah, the Chew 2 was nice, but it's nice with asterisks. Like there's a lot more IEMs out there right now that will do a better job. Whoa! Goat. Okay. Okay, fine. It's a goat. Fine. Stop wasting your money. Thank you. I appreciate it though. Thank you for the 100 rupees, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. The best option, is it the Chew 2 or the 1 or 2? Depends on what are you specifically looking at. The Chew 2 will be better if you're looking for something that's balanced across the board. Like you want something that's going to be good for pretty much anything, but it's not going to be great for anything in particular. 1 or 2, it's going to be great for vocals, for vocal-centric songs, for female vocals, male vocals, that's the kind of vocals, but it will not be great for gaming. Like for me at least, like even if I used them before for like 2 weeks straight just to try and get good with them in gaming, I just keep getting confused with them. It wasn't a good idea. It wasn't a good idea. So I say go for the Chew 2, but make sure that if you buy the Chew 2, you're gonna actually do some maintenance with that. Fine, good. Okay, it's alright. Bro's gonna have Jollibee tonight. I want the Cassie. If you, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but the Cassie is pretty nice. Which IEM should I buy as my first IEM? Should I also buy a DAC? Unless your phone has a doesn't have a 3.5 millimeter connector, you don't really need to buy a DAC. But if it already has, if it doesn't have a 3.5 millimeter connector, then yeah, you should buy a DAC. I just recommend you to get like an Apple dongle. Get the A2049 model. Like look at it in the description, try to look for that. If it doesn't say what type of model it is, just don't get it. Just go for a max 97 220 amp plus a max 97 220 amp plus a CX31993 DAC chip. Like wait, hold on, let me go type that. Look for max 97 220 amp plus max CX31993 DAC. There you go. Like any dongle with that sort of thing will be good enough. And if you're from India, probably you can go for Audiocular stuff. Although I've been hearing a couple of bad things from them as of late. Just be wary of that. Just be wary of that. Warner can be, well, that's gonna be subjective. For me, the Warners were very nice for like stuff that I usually listen to. Like for example, Boys Avenue, Adele, that sort of stuff. Like very vocal centric kind of songs. And like if we even go to Fleetwood Mac, oh, it's gonna be nice for those types of stuff. J11 is good, but you already had the JM12 from J Cali, so you would probably want that. It's gonna be cheaper too. What is the Khasi? Oh, it's good. It's a good one. It's better than grass, yes, because they have chicken. Do goats eat chicken? I think they do. You should. Hello. Oh, whoa! It's been a while since the last time you came to the stream. How are you, man? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Celeste CD2. Wait, what's that? Has that. There's a lot of DAC amps from different brands that has that same DAC and amp setup because it's one of the more famous ones. But yeah, you can just get anything that says those two, like DAC amps, or you can get a JM6 Pro or the JM6 Pro 2. You don't really need the Pro 2. If it's more expensive, just go with the JM6 Pro. Audiocular Spark, D07, Audiocular D07, like just get anything that has those types of DAC amps. Exams weren't so bad. Oh, did you pass everything? B? Wait, is that Benilde entrance exam? CC Phoenix is bright. Cadenza is. Whoa, you found the cadenza to be bassy? I found the cadenza to actually like be balanced, like that good sense of balance with a decent amount of bass, but leaning more towards treble. It sounded way more like detailed feeling, like clear sounding for me. Cool. Cool. James 6 Pro is hella safe. Yep. Next and DAX sound bad, IMO. I mean, if a DAC amp is changing how things sounded like, it should like show itself in effort graphs, and at the same time it shouldn't be even in the market, because any DAC amp that changes how things specifically sound like, for example Echo Mini from Snow Sky, there's no coverage of that, of people saying that those sound warm. They sound warm, and I have what do you call this? I have an IEC 711 to prove them wrong. God bless you, pass. Yeah, you will pass, definitely. Don't worry. IEM gods are with you. Inshallah, you passed. Wait, what's that? What does that mean? I don't even know if did I pronounce it as well, like correctly? Inshallah. What does that mean? That's cool. No, as in dark. Wait, what do you mean by dark? Oh, cadenza is dark. Okay. I mean, that's weird. Like, what do you call this? Like your ears adjusting to a specific IM. Like, for example, if you play around with the CCA Phoenix more than the cadenza prior to getting to the cadenza, you're gonna find the cadenza to be hella dark. But give it like 2 or 3 days of just using the cadenza, and then like you go back to the Phoenix, then the Phoenix will just be borderline too much in a lot of cases. Like, that's just where our ears pretty much like adjust and such. Also, one of the ear tips just flew out, so I'm gonna find that. One sec. Okay, there it is. One of the ear tips just flew out. Yes, have you tried planar? What's the difference? The difference between what? Like planar and dynamics? If it's a difference between planar and dynamics, you will find planars to sound like it's a bit like sped up, especially if you're not yet used to it. Like, it's gonna sound like it's just a tiny bit sped up, like it's 1.25x. It's like not fast enough that you would like inherently say, wait, this is so fast, but it's fast enough that it makes you say, this sounds different, that type of thing. That, at least that's for me, at least. I think anyone going from Harmon to JM1 will think, yeah, they until our ears will adjust. Because that's the thing, right? Burn-in, that's debatable. I want to play around with burn-in. I mean, I already have the materials to actually play around with burn-in. And like, when it comes to like ear burn-in, that's gonna be 100% true, because our ears adjust, and it adjusts like within a couple of days, like 2 or 3 days at most. Planar is more controlled by bass. Yeah, planar. I wouldn't say dynamic drivers move more air, especially when it comes to IEMs, because like instead of just the cone, dynamics are like cone, right? It's like how typical speakers are. Planars have the entire diaphragm just vibrating by itself on top of magnets. So there's also that thing too. But basically, all that you have to know, like when it comes to dynamics, it's gonna be sounding like natural to you. Like bass is gonna have some bleed if there's too much of it. It's just not gonna be like, it depends on the tuning and like how badly the bass bleeds into the rest of the track. Planars will make bass not bleed into like the rest of everything, but what do you call this? It can have like that weird planar timbre that makes everything sound artificial, unnatural, and way too fast. Also, hello Riri, what's up, man? I want to actually get the T10, but I can't really get them from easily in the Philippines, unfortunately. Oh, God bless from Muslims. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Have mercy on the single people on your Instagram. Hey, you know how it is. I got somebody beautiful, so I gotta make sure they know. My people know. Ear burn-in is real, 100%. It's highly rare. Yeah, for the most part at least. But I want to make a proper, like, educated thing to either completely put the what do you call this? To either completely put burn-in out of the water, or like to just completely agree to it and curse everybody that says burn-in doesn't exist, you know? I want to have a strong opinion about these things. I don't want to play it safe no more. Alright, okay. Oh god, I have to remove the cables. I forgot about that. But yeah, it is the Letshuoer S08, brother. How are you? How are you? One sec. Based, my guy. 100%. Because in measurements, that won't lie. Our ears will lie. Other people will lie. And I will even lie to you guys. And that's not because that my intention is to lie, but because we just hear things so much more differently than the next guy, that it just makes little... Oh wait, I actually... You know... Never mind. I wanted to do the impressions first. Okay, that's why I added this. Forgot about that. You guys chatted with me a lot, and I just got distracted. I like talking about IEMs. I love talking about stuff. Kind of defense on play being dinner coming up. Cause of the... If you're gonna go from like the KZ Caster Pros to something like, again, from KZ as well, like the PRX, you're probably gonna like planers a lot more. Like, increase the base on that thing a lot. You're probably never gonna go back to the Caster Pros. India is making a big deal of the GK content. Might grab them. Oh, speaking about that, yes, I will do a review on them because I already have them. I bought these myself. It was on sale. It was very cheap. I'm hoping a lot of these things because people are like messaging me in IG, messaging me in TikTok, commenting on my stuff on TikTok, commenting on my stuff on YouTube Shorts, commenting on my stuff on the comment, and commenting the stuff on the stream. So I will be reviewing this. All right, I will 100% be reviewing this. 100%. KC now a new planer driver? Yeah, I think they do. Yeah. With a spine, exactly. I wanna be the guy with the spine, you know? I don't wanna just have what you told me last time made sense to me. Like, if I keep playing it safe, I'm just gonna sound like every other dude in this hobby. I don't want that. I built this like YouTube channel to go exactly against that sort of idea. Like, for example, thinking that $30 are gonna be like budget set, so you might as well get them because if they sound bad, sound good, okay, hey, not bad, let's waste money on $30. Motherfucker, you don't even know what $30 cost, like, in my country. That type of shit, you know? Bro had that on already, exactly. Exactly. I showed it a while ago as well. And I knew I was gonna get a question about it right now, so 100%. Concept Card have GK content now. They're about to get rich. And so I come to your streams. Thank you, brother. Thank you. But yeah, I'm trying to get into that part of the IEM hobby because nobody has been talking like $30, dude. They don't even know. For them, $20 like not even McDonald's, I think. But for me, for people in India, probably as well. I haven't been to India, but for at least people in the Philippines, like $20 is a good dinner outside, like a proper restaurant type dinner. And if you go outside, again, I was talking about it a while ago, Dakasi, you're gonna have a big sub sandwich. It's like this big and like this thick sub sandwich that has like a big ass chicken as well, a lot of sauce, a lot of everything, fries that are thick on the side, and like you get a milk tea that's this tall as well. Like, go for the GK. Yeah. Indian rupees and Philippines are pretty. Yeah. But you know, experiencing it differently is gonna, like, going to your guys' place will be an entirely different place. Yeah, like an entirely different experience. You know, I'm gonna try to experience it as well. PAW? Wait, is that a mouse? Oh yeah, it is a mouse. For Dion, you have a MacBook. You're rich. Some IEM are generally pocket change for some people in the exactly right. Exactly. Anyway, I wanna $20 fine dining for tip. Wait, really? Whoa, damn. Huh? For four? $20? Wait, if that's the case, then food over in India might be actually like cheaper than food here in the Philippines. M1, hey, M1 MacBook is MacBook. The M1 chips of MacBooks are still viable. Like, you can still use that thing for editing, and you're gonna have fun with it. Anyway, I wanna go ahead and try this. I've been told that the S08s were warm based from bricks, but we didn't have to see. Wait, do I have EQ? No, EQ is not on. And 13. Yo, this is actually good. I thought this was warm. I thought this was warm. This sounds really good to me. This sounds like really. Whoa. Wait, hold up. I wanna try this with other rap stuff. Holy crap. Look at Discord. Okay. Oh! Oh my god, it's here in the server now. No way. Thank you for watching me. But still, MacBook, whoa, MacBook Air M1 is still viable even today. Like, you can still edit with, wait, hold on. Let me go get my Diablo. Wait, that sounds something else. Sounds like some. Wait, one sec. My brain is scrambling right now. It's whoa. Is that good? Yeah, I think, yeah. Wait. That is very weird. That's not the thing that I expected. Like, people were telling me, like, Bricks was telling me, like, these were warm. Holy shit. Wait, hold up. I need to know. In terms of like the sound, the there you go. Mid bass is probably gonna be a lot more forward than the S08s compared to the Diablos. There's a bit less sub bass. There's a bit less of that. Lower mid sound like it's a bit boosted as well, so it kind of looks like, yeah, it kind of sounds like it might have a roll off for sub bass. This is like the IEM. This is what I imagine this is what I imagine if I'm looking for something that's bassy and high res. Like that's what I would imagine the S08 sound like. That's what I would imagine it like if I was looking for something that's really good for bass. This is probably the IEM for that, huh? I am under 2k PHP for gaming. Letshuoer D02 or CCA Phoenix. That would be nice. GK content will be there very soon. Don't worry. It will be on February. Yeah, it's not. Oh, okay, okay. It's not fine. I'm sorry, sorry. Still really good. Okay, okay, okay. Finish RE Village? Wait, what's Rev Village? What's that? What's that? Next impression, GK content? It will probably be tomorrow or on Monday. Because I think I'm gonna have to do flatheads tomorrow. The E60 flatheads for tomorrow. Oh, Resident Evil A. Okay, okay, okay. I'm so sorry. I don't play a lot of Resident Evil stuff. Just to be so hold on to your wallets right now. Okay, okay, okay. I'm interested with the GK contest as well, because good stuff I've been hearing from them. And look at this, like it looks so similar to the PRX. Like it looks so similar. I keep getting confused with them, like when I'm looking off my shelf. Not February, do it before January, before stocks sold out. No, I can't do it. I can't do it on January. I lack the manpower. I lack the time to do it, to script, to create all of the b-roll stuff and do all of the research I need. It takes me at least like 1 week before I do anything. Resident Evil good series. I want to try. I want to try. But holy hell. I have two things in my head right now. Number one is I shouldn't have put the 700 Diablos on A minus. Although still, I think the story still goes. Like that's still gonna be the basiest, despite it being the basiest IEM that I have in general. It's still not gonna be a mud cannon. Accessories for all of its faults are still of high quality, so it's still for the most part at the very least like you're still getting what you paid for in that sense. In terms of the sound, I even described the mids and the treble to be mid for the most part. God damn, I should have maybe held on to that for a bit. Although I am always considering accessories here, since accessories do a lot of things for user experience, and if something is heavier, thicker, and like it looks way more expensive, it will make the person, like the person receiving it, feel like it's a more expensive like product. So there's that psychology to it as well. And again, the quality of materials of those are still going to be all right for the most part, but hmm. I think I made a mistake. I think I made a mistake with the Diablos. This sounds nice. Anyway, we're gonna have to see as well. This is first impressions, but obviously my first impressions are really goddamn good. Like I got confused. Like that sounded nice. Like I thought I had some EQ as well because my impressions were that they were gonna be warm. This sounds really good. Wait, hold up. Let me try it with my usual stuff. It sounds like a proper V shape as well. Like pianos and chimes over in Orange by 7 are not getting like not in the back foot of some rumbling somewhere sounding sub bass. I am for gaming. Oh, with a mic. Oh, with a mic. Might be the KZ Libra. A lot of people have been saying good things about the KZ Libra. You might want to look into that. Although I haven't really reviewed them yet or listened to them, but there has been a lot of people asking for it and telling me that it was good for like gaming purposes. Holy shit. Oh, no. Yeah, KZ Saga, not Libra, not Libra. It's KZ Saga. I have that in my list. I have the KZ Saga actually in my list. I have an Excel file that counts everything and such. Whoa. Oh, not the EDC Pro. I tried the EDC Pro. They sounded very shouty, very weird for my ears. Not the EDC Pro. Whoa. This is probably the only time I've heard like the tambourines sounding like actual tambourines. Whoa. And I can like, I mean, planers are known for like being detailed and shit. Whoa. Vocals here sounded, it doesn't sound too vocal forward in general, but it's not getting overshadowed by everything else. I should have held on to the fucking Diablo. It should not be an A. It should not be an A minus. I might have to re-upload that. I might have to edit that bit. It should not be A minus. It should not, I don't think it should be A minus. Although EQ on those were really nice. Hold on, let me try some EQ in these. If like how these will sound like and how these will like tolerate a whole lot of like bass. I'm regretting my decision. Holy crap. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, wait, never mind. Okay. Whew. Okay. My decision still stands, because even if I put like minus or plus 7 dB on like the Diablo, when it comes to EQ, I don't hear that like you know how sand is, or like when multiple like small balls, like for example silica balls, like if you drop them here, it'll just start like that, like small things are dropping. It doesn't sound like that. This, the moment I did it like with minus 4 dB, I think you saw it in my face as well, like plus 4 dB, minus 4 dB on the bass. It like it already broke. It already broke for my ears. It like sound is really, it sounds broken basically. Is that how is what it would sound like? For PUBG will perform. Oh, okay. I haven't really tried PUBG yet too much, but let's see. IEM, do you suggest sounds good for K-pop? K-pop, you want something that's not too treble focused. You want something that's more bass focused, because like K-pop can sound way too shouty at times, like, and like way too tiring to listen to at times, especially with stuff like CCA Phoenix and such. If you want something generalized, you're gonna like the cadenza, I think, for K-pop. If you want something that will make voices like pop out, a lot for K-pop. I think Tangsu 1 or 2 would be a good idea as well. Like, it would be a nice idea to consider. Hello, Dante Gaming. How are you, man? How are you? I think S08 has a good soundstage and separate. Oh, Ninja Siren, what's up, man? What's up? How are you? Yeah, when it comes to separation, oh, yeah. Actually, I was describing that a while ago, right? When it comes to like the tambourines, like I can just pinpoint that exactly. And I mean, planers are planers, so it has an unfair advantage compared to everything else. But it doesn't sound unnatural or like plasticky. The bass here is not done similar to the Diablos where it's too like bass focused the moment you wear them and you try to listen to them. Vocals are a bit like overshadowed. It almost appeals to me like a U shape, but it's still good because of the cold. It's alright, bro. Extraordinary sounding device for 100% immersiveness like VR. It will probably be speakers actually. Like speakers would probably get there. Not IEMs, not headphones. It will probably be speakers. Or rather, it is already speakers. Like we have stuff like THX, Dolby Atmos. I won't say they're warm. They're more like V-shaped, basically. Like borderline going to U shape. Although again, head burn-in will definitely make a difference with my comments like after a few days. But as of right now, they sound like a more polished, much like more detailed version of the Soundnote 02 if it has lower bass as well. And like the upper mids are done in a way that's less sibilant, but still retaining a whole lot of that detail. It's basically like a way more polished version of the Soundnote 02. It's fun sounding. It's not warm, it's not dark, it's fun. I think that would probably be the best way to put it right now. Like the way that I'm hearing it right now, as my first impressions, it sounds fun. Although it doesn't take in as much, like it cannot take as much EQ, similar to like what I did with the Diablos. Because this I can pretty much throw like any amount of gain towards this and it's gonna take it like a champ. This one I tried it just now, -4 plus 4 dB or over like 400 hertz, like as a higher low shelf will make them sound like rattly, like with how when you drop balls and such would sound like. As long as the treble, yeah, I mean planers, right? Planers. So they would be having that benefit to them. Hold up. I'm getting sleepy. Holy crap. It's just 9. Now Teresa Maria. Yo, what was that? I didn't see that. My bad. I didn't see that. What was that? What was that? The bass on this is like there's a significant amount of mid bass. I think the graphs is gonna look like this. Like there's gonna be the mid bass and it's gonna roll off for the sub bass. There's still sub bass rumbles, but it's not a lot. Yeah. I'm also getting. I also have colds right now, so there's also that factor. Holy shit. The bass on this is something else. Although in Teresa and Maria specifically, I never heard this besides from I guess maybe the Kibiers Aether, but there's this like high frequency sounding thing. Like it sounds like you know how radio what do you call that? Radio how radio towers would sound like that high frequency peaking sound. That's weird. Oh, small. They might. The CEO might have a small ear canal. I mean, the fact that I'm mostly comfortable with this right now, maybe, yeah, maybe. Yeah, there's that weird, like, high frequency sounding on this. That's weird. I never heard that before. Anything that came close to that was the Aether, but it's not this much. The amount of bass on this thing is so good, though. My favorite personal IEM favorite right now, and when it comes to like in general, it would be the Zigat Lush. When it comes to fun, it will be the Kiwi Ears Daybreak, although that might change very soon. Because the Daybreaks, I still have a lot of limitations with them, just because it's still gonna be having like dynamic it's still gonna have dynamics and like microplaners, right? Microplaners by itself is gonna sound like potentially grainy if you increase the upper mids too much, which it does sound grainy in the cranial daybreaks for me. Although the S08, I might I might make the Truth Hexa video very soon right now. Yeah, mids recessed. Yeah, it does sound recessed. Unnatural mid-range presentation. I don't think it's unnatural, at least right now, but I do believe it's kind of shaded by the mids and the treble. Treble lap extension and sparkle. Okay, that might be the difference area there. I don't find that to be the case for me. Masks the driver's technical performance. It sounds fun, basically. Like the S08 sounds fun, but I can still zero in on specific like details of a song. Like for example, again, I was saying it a while ago, like the tambourines in Orange Bay 7, like I never heard it that way before, like that precisely, that specific, that clearly before. Like I can clearly hear all of the messes and the muddiness of Orange Way 7, but again, that's one of the good things about that because uh cheaper stuff, more bassy, like less well thought out tuning will mask bad production and like mask bad um mastering for songs, but the really good ones and more detailed ones will expose them for it. Surprised about the spike in the treble frequency? Though I mean, sure, there were. Well, we're gonna see that later in when we do the what do you call that, the measurement. But there is just that one weird, like high pitched, high frequency sounding like tune that's going on in the background, which is again I've never heard that before. Besides the Aethers. Last one before I measure. Although I do have to say, Soundstage doesn't feel as open as it could be. Like Soundstage wise, it doesn't sound open feeling. Then again, I have been playing around with the Aethers for 2 days straight. I'm not all too impressed when it comes to like the performance of the S08 when it comes to orchestra. It doesn't capture that like wider FOV type of thing. I want to try the RT Titan as well, but God, it's so hard to get here in the Philippines. And it's hard to contact their company as well, like in terms of emailing and such. Mm, maybe now I'm getting like the lack of treble extension. It doesn't feel as. One sec. I want to try with summer. Yeah, yep. When it comes to like more intimate sounding orchestra pieces like Summer, sure, maybe. And this is like Summer by Joe SIC sounds a lot more like warm, inviting and like calmer than something like what do you call that? Test Drive by London Music Works. It works well for more bassier stuff. It's a fun sounding IEM. Bit towards right? Is it because of my ear? Wait, if it sounds like like leaning towards your right, imaging, like everything sounds closer to your right, you might want to like do some balancing with that, like the volume, like lower the volume on the right, increase the volume on the left. There might be some imbalances there. Might. Just try it out. Try it out and see if it fixes it. Okay. This definitely sounds close though. Bass are really done well. There's just it definitely does sound like there's like roll-offs in the sub-bass region though. This sounds very fun. Yeah, okay. I might be. It's time to go ahead and measure this. But when it comes to like the whole first impressions for the sound of them, they're gonna be a lot better for stuff that I usually listen to when I'm commuting. So think of things like rap stuff like from Kendrick Lamar, 50 Cent, Eminem, all of that fun stuff, or like maybe even bands like Maroon 5 with more related pop stuff. Light screen. Okay, 1 sec. Now we do some measuring. REW. Wait, what was that? It fixes it, but I want to. It might be QC. It might be QC. If other IEMs that you have doesn't really have that sort of like problem with them, it might be QC, because your ears are gonna be pretty consistent for the most part. Like if there has always been an imbalance sounding on like maybe your left or your right ear, it's going to be pretty consistent with that across the board regardless of the IEMs. No, I don't think so, because actually the CCA Phoenix, for it being made of metal, I'm actually having a good time with them. Like using them for commutes, using them on the go and everything. It barely has scratches on my end as well, although I am pretty cautious of my stuff, but regardless, it still does pretty well. Like I'm still using it for commutes. Like if I say don't like an IEM during commutes, like for example, there's with the default cables of the Diablos, still pretty alright. Can also cause imbalance. If you have some silica balls, Monster fan, if you have some silica balls with you, it might be a good idea to try it out. Like try to keep them inside of a case for like 2 or 3 days, leave it in a case with the silica balls in them, and like let that balance things out in terms of humidity and such. But again, if your IEMs in general doesn't really have that sort of problem, then it might be a QC issue. Also try it with different cables if you could. Like if you have other 0.78mm cables out there, try it with your Phoenix. That will let you determine if it's actually with the IEMs or if it's just with the cables. If it's just with the cables, then it'll be a pretty easy fix, because cables are, relatively speaking, cheaper to replace than IEMs at the very least, but it's still a pain that you have to deal with that though. Oh, hold on. Let me do the S08 measurements right now. Okay, that's a 0. All right. Linux at first. Just to double check. Right. They shouldn't make a noise. Okay, there you go. Good, 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 good. We good, we good. Hold up, let me open up my stream in the phone so I can read chat still. You saw the imbalance. There you go. Although for my pair of the CCA Phoenix, it was actually, generally speaking, like really good overall. It was really nice. Yeah. Having a coupler adds so much value to, well, not really value, but adds so much more insight to the actual pair that you have. Like if it has channel imbalance, you can find it out there. If it has like varying levels of this and that, you can find it out there as well, and so on. Oh, that's the most precise sounding IEMs for you that you have right now? That's I'm happy to have recommended that if that's the case. Because that's exactly how they sounded like for me. Like they sounded very good for like games and so on. Like that was why I loved them so much. Like the moment I tried them the first time, I just enjoyed them a lot. Like in my first stream of them. Mm. One sec. Although, yeah, it might be a factor of channel imbalance if that's the case. Because as try it with the other cables that you have, if you have any other cable, and if you can hear like the same issues, then it should be the actual IEMs itself. If it's with the IEMs itself, you could try it out with maybe silica balls. That could be a good idea. Silica balls could be your best friend here because it might be humidity, and the great thing about humidity is if it doesn't like if it hasn't done too much damage already, reversing any sort of like problems that you may have could potentially be done as long as you have like, again, the silica balls and such in a box. One second. You know what though? For like this is cool. This is cool. I didn't have to turn the knob too much on the S08s. Hold up, let me go check the levels on that thing. Oh, 10 days. Where did you buy them from? Linsol? Did you buy it from Linsol? Maybe I can try to contact support. Maybe I can try to contact support. Like if you bought it from Linsol, maybe I can do something for you. Wait, where's the 8K hertz peak? Is it moved out? This is so weird though. Huh. It's a lot bassier than what I thought it would be. That's interesting. S08, The fitment was good. There was a lot of areas that it does touch, that touches my ears, but it was for the most part like pretty good across the board. Although we're gonna have to check out later, because in my gaming segment, that's where it will really show itself. Like, I usually game for hours on end, so that should be able to be I should be able to create a better comment on the fitment later. But in essence, they feel a lot like how the Chew 2s are, but much longer and much thicker. Also, I respond in English because yes, a lot of people here don't understand Tagalog. Okay, hold on, let me go shut up. Oh, that's too deep now. Okay, that's the peak there. That's in too deep now. Okay. Huh, but interesting. You had to search for the owner's number. That is wild. That is just outright wild. In all fairness, though, I feel like the Philippines is about to go through like it's good. It's about to experience that same sort of poor customer service quality pretty soon. I'm happy. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I'm happy that you liked it. I'm happy that the what do you call this? The recommendation turned to something fruitful. Also, I can't get it to like have that typical 8K hertz peak. That's so weird. That is weird. What? F4 matches the kind of matches the oh yeah. Except for the sub bass though, it definitely feels a lot what do you call that? It feels like it has a sub bass roll off because I'm not getting a lot of that rumble. Yeah, I can't get the peak to move there and such. But for the most part, I'm like getting it at a relatively speaking, I guess, close. Wait, hold on. Let me try to push it in deeper. Because I'm not getting the 8K hertz peak. Like, that's not really a thing with the IEMs, like the 8K hertz peak. If you're gonna look at the graph, it's most also anything above, pretty much above 3K or 5K even. Anything above like, oh god, that just got removed. Anything above a certain like frequency in a graph, for example, like again like from 5K onwards, you can't reliably uh base your opinions on a graph. Because like anything from like sub bass onwards to upper mid range, you can kind of reliably use the graphs for those. But for what's being represented here as the presence and the brilliance, you can't really utilize the information in the graphs because it's going to be inaccurate even for like BNK 5128 stuff. That's just the nature of these sorts of things. Unless we create like a new age like model of a microphone, we can't really like get proper measurements over in the higher frequencies. T10 RTT10. I'm just afraid to buy the RTT10 because it's so expensive, and it's like there's no reputable brands that are selling them. Not even Fago Audio sells them, weirdly enough. Hold on, let me try this. You can kind of change the EQ setting on the CCA Phoenix, but it's unless you have anything that can change them, like for example this one, like Black Pearl, Tier and Black Pearl, for example, that. Unless you have something like that, you won't be easily able to change how the EQ is. Although you could try it with Peace, like Peace by Equalizer on Equalizer APO. You could try that. 2K PHP for funds. Oh my lord. Also, there's probably gonna be like you could try to check like Reddit, Oratory 1990s Reddit. Is it a subreddit page? Is it what it's called? But yeah, you could try it with software EQ. Oh wait, PUBG. So PUBG Mobile, right? Oh man, iPhone. Yeah, no. I think even hardware stuff on iPhones don't work. Like hardware EQ on iPhone doesn't work. iPhone is such a doozy. Yeah, PUBG Mobile. iPhone is such a doozy, man. Everything except Apple branded stuff are gonna have inconsistencies and like problems with Apple products. So dumb. It's just so much easier to make software on iPhone because you only really have a very select few models per year, and all of them basically don't change. So you can optimize the software so much and so easily compared to the amount of Android phones that come out per year, per month even. That is so weird. Is this peak now there? But it doesn't seem to move. Oh, that is basically identical. That is very cool. But yeah. That is so weird because I'm getting like peaking sounds as well from them, like from listening listening to Teresa and Maria a while ago. I don't know what frequency it was, but I heard it like it was a high frequency radio sounding thing. Yeah, it's the wait, let me show it. I don't think I've shown it. This badminton racket that I have is nearly as old as me. I remove as well the grip on this thing because the rubber grips I used to have on them got soiled. But look, they're on. It's still in playable condition. It's just not in good condition. And I have another racket here. It's from Head. This one is a bit more brand new. It's gonna have a lot of scratches though. But this Yonex racket, the reason why it has so many scratches is because, man, I played with this like since I was small. It has a few dinks and scratches here and there. Like even the shape is actually pretty what do I call this, far from original because of how I was as a kid. I used to not take care of my shit as a kid. I used to break a whole lot of things as a kid. I'm not gonna lie. Use and abuse, but hey, At least it wasn't stored inside of a case somewhere, right? Right. So it was loved. And I still use it from time to time. It's just not that, it's just that I no longer get to use them as often as I did. Because in junior high school, whoo, I was using that thing like every single day. Except for iPhone though. You can't really access EQ on iPhone. It doesn't really allow it to, because hardware it like puts look at this. It puts a hardware, like anything that you connect to an iPhone, unless it's made by Apple as well, it won't be allowed to do anything of significance. Okay, this should be pretty good as well. Hold up. Let me go shut up. For the most part though, it looks to be pretty consistent with one another. Like there's still gonna be that upper mid peak there. But that's just weird. Like I thought it was gonna be a bit more peaky, but it's not. There's a drop here. Like it's pretty consistent as well. Like in both IEMs, there's still gonna be this sub bass. It's not rolled off, but it sounded rolled off to my ears. That was weird. Apple standard, nice. Oh yeah. Wait. Power amp is available in iPhone. Does it save even after you like go out of the application? Because I haven't really tried it with. I haven't really had an iPhone for a very long time. Well, not for a very long time. I haven't had any experience with an iPhone for a very long time. Ever since my mom lost her iPhone 15. Oh, even on Android. Ah, that sucks. Doesn't iPhone have something like Samsung where it's built in? Like built-in EQ. It's limited, but it works at the very least for Apple. For Samsung. Doesn't Apple have anything of that sorts or no? Oh, it's software EQ only. Okay. Even if you leave it running on the background, like call that, there's an option in Android where you could just leave it running in the background, like side loaded type of stuff. I did it when I used to have a health ring, like to track my sleep, track my walk, water level, heartbeat level, and so on. Like it was a pretty cheap one, but it kind of worked. Ah, I see. That is weird, man. Whoa. Okay, what happened to this? Right, hold up. Something happened to my ear tips. Eh, ear tips not sealed. Okay, that should be good. Though proper PQ on the device. I just don't get it though. If EQ is saved on something like the actual Black Pearl, doesn't that mean it should automatically wait? Doesn't that mean that it should automatically like take effect? and the actual IEM, regardless of device. Doesn't that automatically mean that it should take effect on the actual IEM regardless of the device? Like if it's saved on the actual hardware itself? Because that's already hardware, right? Like it's already embedded into the hardware, right? Shouldn't it, stick to it? Thoughts on the KZZ S10 Pro 2? I think you'll be having a lot better time, a lot better of a time with I don't know, stuff like their PRX lineup, maybe. I don't know yet. I haven't really unboxed it yet, but I wasn't a fan of the ZSN lineup. I'm not gonna lie. Not too fan of the ZS10 lineup. Not too fan of them. Too much of a fan. Wait, so on Octave, like nice HK Octave, it doesn't save on the actual device? Is that what you're trying to say? That's weird. If it doesn't save on the actual device itself, then why does it even exist? Damn. What? Okay, one sec. Like, why do they even offer that sort of option if it's not saving on the actual device itself? I find that weird. Although they are pretty affordable for the most part, so I guess there's that. Yeah. Anyway, for the Letshuoer S08s, we're not having any sort of like massive channel imbalances. There are some differences with like the mids onwards to the base, but it's not really too big of a difference. There is a peak at around that 3.6 gigahertz region, 3.5 gigahertz region, and a peak at around the 2.2 gigahertz region. And after that, it just dips that 4K hertz. So I guess that's the reason why I don't find it too sibilant, huh? I still find it weird that there was like a massive like peaking sound for me a while ago when I was listening to Teresa and Maria. I don't know where that specifically is, like on this graph, like where is it taking effect? Maybe it's around 3.5 gigahertz, but my opinions didn't really, or at least what I heard just now didn't really match like what it is on the actual FR graph. That is weird. I mean, I guess that's like the factor of hearing being a little bit different. We hear things a little bit differently from an actual graph. Interesting. Yeah, for the most part, that is weird. Usually, like my opinions are like in line with what graphs are telling. And that you play with the octave? Sure. I want to play with those as well. I want to play with a whole lot of different equipment too. Like I want to start to get to headphones as well. Like I want to own a proper HD600. Because that thing, when I listen to them, HD560, HD600, those two. Oh man. I wanted to get them then and there. I just couldn't really afford them, you know? Can't really afford those things. Not yet, at least. Maybe in the future, we shall see. But as of right now, I think I'm gonna prioritize DAPs, digital analog players, instead of proper headphones first, because there's actually way more demand on the audio players. Hi, man. You love the Sunnies. Don't we all, brother? Don't we all? Yeah, everybody loves the Sunnies. There's a reason why HG600s are still relevant even after decades upon decades of being out in the market, right? No changes in like the actual tuning. That's how good those boys are. 24. On that 24.2026. All right, so now we go ahead and do some gaming impressions of the Letshuoer S08. Let me just go fix this up, and for those who are going to be watching in like the YouTube video of this, the YouTube video version of this entire stream, you're just going to see it skip right about now. Hey bro, what's up? What's up? I'm getting confused. What IEM should I get for gaming? Such music, I like bass, soundstage. I really should. I should really create a video about that as well. The thing, let me explain this to you. Okay, soundstage is like getting a wider perceived level of hearing, right? Everything will sound further away from your ears and so on, and you'll get a wider, more expansive experience with them. When it comes to IEMs, being as it may, in ears, right? It goes in your ear, so by itself, like soundstage is not really gonna be too wide. Most like soundstage, the most soundstage that you can get from IEMs are gonna be like very minuscule in terms of difference. The only real difference that I've ever experienced in IEMs, or at least I've experienced right now when it comes to IEMs, is with the Kiwi Ears Aether, which is a $170 IEM, where those sounded like it was properly it wasn't like directly inside of my ears. Those are probably one of the only rare exceptions when I would say that soundstage is like big and wide. However, in like more budget sets, in like sets just like if you talk about Letshuoer D02, the CCA Phoenix, the Q2, the Kiwiers Cadenza, all that fun stuff, when we talk about those kinds of IEMs, the soundstage aren't going to be all too different from from each other. There's still obviously going to be differences here and there, but it's not going to be too wide. And if you want something that's going to be a bit more bassy, you can't really get too much soundstage. Soundstage, like the perceived level of soundstage will be directly affected by the treble, the treble that we have. So there's going to be that factor into it as well. Caster Harmon bass. Maybe, but it's just not gonna be as like wide as what you might want. It's basically but like decent enough soundstage. Yeah. Just make sure that you know set your, I guess There you go. Hello there. Okay. My audio went away. My bad, my bad. But yeah. You, in my opinion, you would either want to choose, like, do you want way more soundstage or do you want way more bass? I think that's probably gonna be where you draw the line. After that, you could just decide, like, if you want way more soundstage, you're gonna have to sacrifice a bit more bass. If you want way more bass, you're gonna have to sacrifice a little bit more of that perceived soundstage, especially in IEMs. Oh god, why is that? Mm-hmm. Oh no, what's happening? Ah, oh, what's happening? Sleeper build? No, 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 no. I can't. I can't even like twist this. Plus, I don't have a sleeper build. Like my body's pretty thin. Ah! God damn it! Oh wait. Ah, God. Okay, there it is. I don't have a sleeper build, bro. I have a sleepy build. That's what I got. Jesus, that took me a long while before I got him out of there. Will reveal has it has better soundstage as it should have been. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. We're both from the Philippines. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. We're both sadly from the Philippines. Unfortunately, Filipinos. You know? Alright, hold up. Let me go and. Ah! Popeye calves? No, I don't. Calf muscles? No, I just walk a lot. Hey, really? No, there. Look at this. It's thin. It's thin. It's not muscle. I don't think, brother. I think you're looking at uh looking at this in a different way. They're shilling you. Oh, wait. I'm about to get sell. Am I about to get sold? Is this for higher bargaining power? Higher selling price? Ah, where's my shit? Oh, there's my shit. Ah, all right. Should be good. Oh, not this one. This one. Hold on. Let me go change my camera using the one that I typically do. I'm about to get sold in the black market. Is that up and running now? Okay, there it is. Another one. Okay. Oh, is it? Oh, my bad, my bad. Thank you for calling that out. I didn't notice that the Osmo, like the camera mic is still on. I'm probably gonna have to keep the contents here with me. So if anybody asks, yes, I will make a review of the content very, very soon. If anybody asks, I can just show them. Yes, I have them. But how is everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a good time. How are you guys finding the stream right now? Is it too boring? Too sleepy? Is my voice too weird? I hope it's not too weird right now. Because I am pretty under the weather. Content written review is definitely an interesting. Oh, interesting IEM. He didn't praise the content. Cancel him on Reddit. My man didn't praise the content. Cancel him in Reddit. And dude, I'm just this module fame. Nah, the contents are far more famous than me though. Though I do have to say, like the at this point, it's a fandom around the contents. Like people are finding the contents to be extremely, like people are having very, very, very wild thoughts about the content as of recent, as I'm finding out, which is kind of weird. I'm not like, I mean, what's up with that? Like with people getting mad at other people who has other opinions of the contents. I did praise it, though it's a balanced review for me. Price is June. Oh, okay, okay. What I don't get about them is that, like, you're gonna tell, right? You're gonna say that, oh, they sound as good as this $80 IEMs, but then when you look at the tuning, like the graph, wait, in what way do they actually sound as good as that? That, like, that's the one thing that I found weird with people trying to shill on the condense. Like, okay, they sound as good. Okay, so how do they sound as good if the tuning is inherently different? Like, what am I missing here? I don't know. How's the S08? Oh, I'm gonna be trying it right now on gaming. I'm just setting up for Valo. Because I tried it last night, or rather a while ago, at like 5 in the morning. I tried it a while ago with Rainbow Six. I don't know why my laptop is lagging so much. Zenith driver or same size driver. I don't know what the driver size for the Zeniths are, but for the god damn it, the S08s, it's at 13 millimeters. The S08s have a 13 millimeter planar driver. Mids forward slash vocal forward. Okay, amount of trouble. Wait, if that's the case, then it's not like the um then it won't be like the CCA Phoenix, because the Phoenix is like, for a lot of people as well, it sounded extremely like bright across the board. No? Right? You cannot find the flaws of music by Kunten. Wait, so they're comparing it to the Hexa? Because there's a lot of people that says the same thing about the Kunten, right? Monarch Mark 2. What? Nah, you're capping, bro. That's way too different. That's way too different, I think. You're capping, I think. Don't tell me you are. Sounded bassy, but also bright. Yeah, in a way, I guess. In a way. I mean, I did say that they were kind of balanced, right? Like, they were balanced out. They were a bit balanced out by the amount of bass that they had. By the amount of bass that they had relative to, like, the treble and such. Which made me, like, just a shill on those because it was pretty good. Oh, there's an update. Hmm. So sadly, my content has channel imbalance because the cable I already gave it to my cousin. Oh, wait, did you try it with different cables or no? For its QDC connector. I mean, pretty much any QDC connector has that chance of like cracking and breaking, right? Also, it looks like Chamber got injured on Valorant. Wow. Chamber. Wait, look at this. Look at the cutscene thingy. The Chamber Viper ship is sailing hard. Yeah, with other cable is fine. Ah, I see. I see. SV Caffeine Clean looks interesting. I saw some person said it was less warmth than the OG. I, wasn't the SV version of the Caffeine Clean a bit more trouble-centric than the OG version? Quintet. Oh, I have neither one of those, so I can't really comment on them. I haven't tried the Quintet yet, and then the Cadenza Force of Letshuoer. I apologize. Toward Shellmore. Wait, what? Minimal retention. Ah! So it's a problem with the actual connectors, like not just the plastic part of the connectors, like the actual QDC area. Hmm. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Tries to avenge Chamber. Oh, okay, that's how it's doing it. I mean, bro was rejecting too much good LT. Wait, what's LT? Is that short for lecture? Or is it completely something else? But need a little bit sub bass. Ooh. Wait, you have the lecture cadenza 4? Oh. Isn't the cadenza 4 like really expensive though? Also, I'm waiting 5 minutes for the for the Valorant. And oh, shorted for lecture. Okay. I thought you were talking about a different brand altogether. The summary review still has the image with me. Oh, 20,000 rupees and above. God damn. Wait, so that's roughly around $200? Correct? Like around $200. Wait, how much is the lecture cadenza for? Oh, it is roughly around $200. 250. Best ear tips? That's way too subjective already, man. There's a lot of things that are gonna be subjective, but actually, when it comes to ear tips, I want to go ahead and try it with like I want to go and try like EQ getting the FR graphs with different ear tips, like to create an objective like sound objective quote unquote review of ear tips, so to speak. But the ear tips has to do a lot more with the comfort rather than the sound and like the way it fits in the ears. Yeah, but sound very nice. Heard that it is too much underrated. Oh, Letshuoer Cadenza 4? All things considered though, for $250, like I've been having sets that are around $200, so 179, mostly $179 sets. So I could try to probably get some of this. We'll see, we'll see. I could probably try to look into this in the near future. Like I'm gonna sell one of my IEMs that I don't necessarily like. I might sell the Diablos, I'm not gonna lie. I might sell the Diablos and the Aethers. Like if the Aethers perform, like the Aethers sound extremely good. The songs that I listen to on a normal basis work so well with the Kiwi Ears Aether, but it's just so big. Like it's so uncomfortable. Yeah, I won't be able to go. I won't be able to go in the January 31 FAC meet, unfortunately. I'll be in with my siblings' family day during that day. It's at Shangri-La Starbucks, right? Would be nice though. Would be very nice. 4 minutes and waiting. Holy. Try it, you might like it. I might. Wait, what is the sound of the Letshuoer Cadenza 4? How does the graph look like on these? Killing in the name of the it's a quick link. Alright. Send me some. Whoa! That's oh, okay. I might actually like the Cadenza 4 if I ever get this. It looks like it's pretty similar to like how it graphs how the Lush the Zigat Lush's graph is. Quintets base. I haven't really tried the quintets as well. Yeah, seems like it. I think I might actually like the Cadenza 4 if I had this. If I had the chance to play around with this. Hold on, let me try to see if it's any different from the Lush. Oh wait, the Lush will be a fair bit more closer to like call that to that IEF preference. So the Cadenza 4 will look like it's gonna have a lot more energy in the upper mid-range and stuff. Hello, Mick. What's up, man? 0.78 millimeters. I get a chuckle every time I see like that that part of your name, 0.78 millimeters. Cadenza 4, oh, it's leaning. Wait, so is the Cadenza 4 leaning more towards a brighter sound? Like more treble focus sound? PQing IEM makes it forget. No. It's not. PQ is just gonna be on the software itself. You can always just reset it back to 0, and if it resets back to 0, or if it resets back to flat, it just resets completely entirely. So don't worry about it. Like you just play around with the EQ with no regard for how it might do, like for what it might do towards the like the default sound. So it's gonna be all right. Driver memory. Oh no, that would be a fun rage bait. Not gonna lie, that would probably be a really fun rage bait. You you shouldn't EQ IEMs because driver memory will let it forget about the EQ. Oh, thank you for giving me the idea. I have something to do now for April 1st. That would be fun. Oh man, that would be fun. Just remember, if somebody calls me out for it, I'm gonna blame you for that shit. Not just kidding. That would be nice though. Like imagine the reactions, imagine the comments, imagine how many people are gonna be get so rage baited by that. That would be fun. Imagine the engagement. That would be hella dope. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. That would be very very fun to get reactions out of people. Oh, actually, have I told you guys already? I'm gonna have the what do you call this, EG280 from SimGot, as well as the Super Mix 4 for April. So we're gonna have more reviews in the future. April is gonna be surrounding the whole gaming centric part of like me of this channel. It's gonna be focusing on gaming stuff. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. I can see the 7 reaction vids to it. Nah, I don't think. Oh, that's weird. Okay, there you go. Woo! It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be so fire, man. Ugh. Imagine how many reactions can I get from that. Oh, I'm just using it with the default ones. And the default. Oh no, I'm not using the default ones. Damn it. Wait, oh no. One sec. That's why it felt better. One sec. Should be default or any of the, yeah, it should be. It should have been, but my mistake, thank you for asking that. If you didn't ask that, I would have been using the Zigot's ear tips, Zigot Luscious ear tips. That's the ear tips that I'm using for like whenever I'm measuring and such. It's just a good way to keep things consistent with one another. Killing in the name of the Duno have better ear tips? If it's the Duno SNS ear tips, that's very much subjective. It's very far away from typical ear tip construction, so It's going to be very, like, you either love it or hate it. There is no in between that thing. That's just the unfortunate thing about the SNS. And the only IEM that actually worked with the SNS ear tips for me was the only IEM that didn't work for me at all, like in the initial, in the start. It was the Lush. Killing in the name of the. Alright, there you go. Let's do this. I'm excited, man. Wait, hold up. I want to try this out with some. What do you call that? Deathmatch and all random side. Because deathmatch, like, as I found, like, it's a good benchmark for, like, the start. As it seems, as called out by one of you guys in the last stream for the Aethers. So that was really helpful. Wait, are we not yet on screen thing? Yeah, we should be on the screen. Oh, wait. There you go. Duno SNS. Yeah, Duno Candy, there you go. Very close to traditional ear tips, so. Depends on what IEMs. Yeah, that's the same thing for me. Hacker level positional info about enemy for teammates in Valorant on April. No, that would be fun though. I wanna try that sort of like rage baity comments. Although that's, definitely gonna be bad publicity. But hey, any publicity is good publicity, right? Right. Am I right, folks? Am I right? God, my nose feels like it's clogged up.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
All right. Huh. 2 for 2 and 1 for 2. Duno SNS ear tips only works for Duno products. Rip.
Dominating.
Oh, that was. I'm hearing people relatively well, like from in terms of directionalities of things and how close people are relative to me. It's pretty cool. Bye. But oh, your brim. Cool. Your brim. Okay, good job. Wait, hold on. Let me fix chat so I can see you guys properly still as I do gaming stuff. Yeah, they do get good spatial resolution and stuff, like in terms of gaming and such. Whoa. Okay, I didn't know he was that close. Kind of gets peaky at times though. Weirdly enough, like. Oh, rip. Whoa, someone's behind me as well. Kind of gets peaky at times though, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa! Whoa, this raises something else. Wait, hold up. Ah. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. What? What? I'm gonna go out hunting for this brimstone. Sit down. Okay, not too bad in all honesty.
That's done.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Got 3.
So I do have to... Oh, whoa! I do have to kinda... get used to them still. Aim? Nah, aim is not too good right now. I can usually pre-aim like properly. On Aethers though, like again, I probably am just chilling on that thing at this point, but the Aethers were so nice for gaming. They get the release for me. Like the moment I just try that on was the moment I can like hear people where people are, and it was easy to just yeah, it's... Oh lord, what the aim. Whoa. Because last time in last stream, right, I started off with lagging, like with the Aethers. That's why I wasn't able to perform well immediately. Comfortable IEM for music, game, but too much. Don't get the Chew 2 if you want something that will last a long time without having to like without having to do a whole lot of like maintenance for them.
Got one.
Because when it comes to like the Chew 2, you're gonna have to make sure that you clean them a lot of times before it even becomes like viable for a long period of time. And you're gonna have to keep them in a case with the silica balls just to make sure that they're not gonna break immediately. This is kind of weird. There's some areas that sound kind of weird for me though. Okay, for example, there I'm getting an easy like pickings for the guy. Like you can hear, bro. Queers Astral. Ooh, I want to try that out for gaming if that's the case. Whoa. Okay, he's online. Oh, shit. I can hear, bro. I heard, bro, from behind me. Down. Oh no, he was running. Rip. Whoa. I heard him like there. I just didn't think he would like all this swing out that close to me. Whoa, that guy is fast. Wait, I wanna win this. 1 sec. Whoa, not 1 second. Never mind. Oops. I'm curious about the convert. For the Chew 2? Are we referring about the Chew 2 or... No! Wait, Lay.
I'm proud of that.
Just get a cut then, just kidding. It's getting 1000 FPS. What's the... I wanna try the Astral though. Shows food of my PC, just download. Oh, what is the specs of your PC? I want to get a proper PC, honestly. Like, it's just so expensive right now to get one. Depends on the weather? What?
Match found.
It's Caster Pro from New Charger. Oh, okay. Yeah. Caster Pro will do really well for those types of genres either way. So you really aren't like getting left out by not going for something like the Chew 2. Trust me on that. Don't worry about it. Like, if you commute a lot too, the Caster Pro will be a whole lot better in my opinion. For like commutes as well than the Chew 2, just because it just has a lot more bass, and it's less maintenance heavy for like to prevent humidity and such. Pros. Head 5 out Astral. That's way too. There's no such thing as a good like a perfect IEM. That sounds way too perfect, man. That sounds way too perfect. Like if it has no cons, then the guy reviewing it doesn't probably know. You know. Is there any alternative IEM to the caster? For that specific like use case, I suppose alternative would probably be the Salnote 02, but it's not gonna be as heavy of a bass response compared to like the caster Pro bass. Ah, Chew 2 in dry weather. Oh yeah, in less humid area. Whoa, 9060 XT. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no wonder why. Wait, my FPS was good in that match. What is this? What is this? No. No. Why? EM6L would be an interesting upgrade. No. Hello. Yes, I will. Can I invite in that? Sige, go lang. Yeah. Wait, I might have to restart my laptop. Unrated. Alright, it's no problem. Oh no, I have to restart my laptop after this. That's unfortunate. This one in art, 2 in art, 3 in art. Oh, rip. Can't turn fast enough. Can't turn enough fast enough for that. Holy crap, I have to restart my laptop again. 1 sec. I have to put you guys in my phone for now. 1 second. I do apologize for this. Not again.
We get a pick, we move in. Got it?